Shia LaBeouf said, I don't like no big power.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So time come out with another video. We're doing the Hollywood Hot Topics. You already know what to do. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hype up the video, and let me know what y'all think down below. Okay, now first thing I wanted to get into is this whole situation with Mary and Whitney. Now, if you guys don't know, if y'all hiding under a rock, Mary's son did pass away. And Whitney, which is her cast member, made a post. Now, please know the backstory. Whitney and Mary do not have the best history in regards to them being on the show. As of late on the show, they were on pretty good terms. Okay. So Whitney posted this as of recent with the caption stating, "Soccer weekend with Brooks feels especially meaningful today. As remember the fragility of life and memory of Robert Jr. with so much love for your family. Mary Cosby, we're here for you." Now, a lot of people felt as if her posting this was insensitive and it was sort of like poking at the fact that Mary's son is no longer alive. Now, people need to understand the difference between somebody intentionally doing something and accidentally doing something that comes across as offensive. And this is, to me, one of the situations where I feel like she accidentally came across as offensive. Whitney is not that vindictive and evil to do something like this. Lisa is. No shade. If y'all watch Salt Lake City like I do, I feel like you have to know these girls' character, how they move on the show. Whitney not that smart and she not that conniving to come up and conjure do no shit like this. It's no shade. I watched the show. I watched every season. I know the girls, especially on the show, like the back of my hand. Whitney just not that conniving. Lisa is. Meredith is a little bit. And even Heather. Whitney now. If the girl was smarter, her businesses wouldn't have issues. She literally talks about failing businesses. Like, this girl's just not that sneaky enough to do something like that. Now, is it in poor taste a little bit? Yes. I do feel like she could have posted something else. This was a little wild to me. To post literally a picture of your son in memory of somebody else's son no longer being here is kind of like insane. Like, I saw something, the rapper Boss Bet, right? You know how she going through cancer or has went through cancer. She literally made a video talking about how y'all need to stop being in my comments talking about the fact that y'all know somebody that passed away from cancer. She was like, I don't like that. It's very insensitive. She was like, I know that's not y'all intent, but I don't want to hear that shit. And it's just like, some people don't be wanting to hear certain stuff. And it was not the moment to post something like that. And it's even worse. I think what would have made it not even hit the blogs or even hit social media and trend if her son was not in the photo. Had she just posted the caption and maybe with a prayer sign with just her in the car herself, I don't think this would have made anything. But it's the fact her son was included in the picture. So it's kind of like, that's like, but once again, I don't think her intention was to offend or poke fun at Mary. Now, Mary, you guys, is continuing to film, even if since her son has just recently passed, which I don't think is the smartest thing to do. I don't think emotionally it's the best for her. Do I think the storyline in itself is great for people that have went through the same things as her to watch and experience and see? Hell yes. But for her mental health, I don't think it's the best. Like, you're gonna have to be around these women. Some of them, to me, are not really Mary's friends, if we're gonna be honest. So it's gonna be a whole lot of fake love. Okay, what Jay says, straight up to my face. It's gonna be a lot of fake love, straight up to your face. They're not really like, you get what I'm saying? It's not like a lot of them ever checked in to see how your son's doing. And now they're going to try to butter you up and they're gonna try to like make you feel so nice and warm while they weren't doing that when your son was alive. So it's sort of like, that's the part that I'm scared for Mary for, because y'all know Mary don't hold her tongue. So imagine somebody trying to come for her. She's like, man, you never checked on me. Leave me alone. So it's like, I don't want to see her grieving so either angrily or emotionally around people that do not give a fuck about her and her child. But the story is going to be something great to see because it's what a lot of people experience. A lot of people have children that have substance abuse issues. So for them to see literally the whole path of it, the beginning where we didn't, some people may not have known that he was dealing with substance issues. We saw him admit it on camera. We saw him going through it. We saw all the social media stuff, and now we see the aftermath of it, which is his death. Now, more details have come out since his passing, and TMZ reported a lot of things in regards to what was leading up to his death. Now, apparently, his ex-wife, if you guys don't know, they had some DV issues, and there was a warrant out for his arrest before his untimely passing. So a lot of people are now blaming his ex-wife for the fact that he ended up ODing because they felt like he used um, in order to kind of cope with the fact that he was going to potentially be behind bars once again. So on the article, it says the reality star's son was charged with felony aggravated assault and felony assault, both DV counts earlier this month, and a warrant was issued out for his arrest. According to cops, the alleged victim came to them on November 23rd, 2025, days before Cosby was to be arraigned in another assault case, claiming Cosby became angry with her when he flushed his powdered donuts down the toilet in May 2024. Y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. I just cannot say that word a lot on YouTube. Y'all know how YouTube do. No shade. The latest charges came on February 5th. The alleged victim is unnamed, referred to by the initials AS, but called Cosby her husband. He was married to Alexina Smokeoff at the time. Though she filed for divorce late last year and received a temporary restraining order against him last week, AS claims Cosby her about the face and head and her in the stomach before her for 10 minutes, rendering her unable to breathe. Officers say AS showed them pictures of her injuries from the day of the alleged incident, in which her eyes appeared red and swollen. Her left eye has a lump on the eyebrow, and there is a red mark visible on AS's neck. Prosecutors note Robert is subject to an enhanced sentence because of his previous DV convictions. Okay. Now, Mary is also named in the charging document as a witness from whom cops obtained evidence. All right. So I feel like all of this had probably a lot to do what ended up happening. This is why it's so important to kind of watch out who you're surrounding yourself with. I don't think his death should be blamed on the ex-wife. At the end of the day, he felt that way, which he said on the show about himself, and did not include the wife in what he said in that scene. If y'all go back to that housewife scene, when he was talking to Mary, he did not bring up that wife. Do I think the wife had an effect on certain things that happened? Hell yes. Should she be blamed 100%? Hell no. Okay. But once again, this is why it's very important to watch out who you surround yourself with, because let's say, God forbid, he never did get married to her. Who knows, would he still have been here or not? The whole situation in itself is actually really, really sad because once again, this is Mary's only son, you guys. Okay. Do you guys think Mary should continue or should have continued filming after what has happened? Personally, once again I do say I think no. I remember on Housewives of Beverly Hills when Taylor's husband passed away. Although they skipped over like nothing happened, which I hope they don't do that if she continues filming. I mean, like, god damn. Like, my whole thing is if Mary's gonna be on the show, they need to talk about it all. It's either talk about it all or don't be on it. Because I feel like her being on the show and them skimming over it, that defeats the purpose. If they're gonna skip over and not talk about her kind of glance and just whoop, whoop, like nothing happened or something like that, then it's like that defeats the whole purpose of her being on the show after a situation like this. Because once again, this whole story could really help somebody out. But I remember when Taylor's husband took his life on Beverly Hills, they skipped over like it was like another day. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that was really, really strange to me. So let's talk about Shia LaBeouf, okay? So he was in New Orleans recently, and apparently he ran into a big group of hogs. Okay, he ran into a big group of grass. Okay, I don't know if Frida was involved. I don't know. You already know. Okay, so he ran into, from what he says, big gay people, and apparently he was touched in ways that he did not like. Okay, now TMZ first broke this story And he then does an interview about it and talks about it more in detail. They said the actor was taken into a county jail just after 1:30 local time on a new battery charge. It's unclear if the charge stems from the February 17th incident that led to his arrest. As reported earlier Saturday, a new warrant was issued for the Disney alum stemming from his prior arrest. As we reported, Shia was originally arrested during Mardi Gras and charged with 2 counts of simple battery after allegedly starting a bar brawl in the French Quarter. The official police report says he hurled homophobic slurs multiple times at a group of people outside of the bar. He was released on his own recognizance, meaning he didn't have to post bond. Hours after his arrest earlier this month and headed straight to Bourbon Street to continue his Mardi Gras celebrations. But on Thursday, a judge tore him apart for his offensive language, okay? He said, "Frida's the mayor of this town." What? His bail was also set to $100,000. Shia was ordered to undergo drug testing and enroll in substance abuse treatment. Since the Mardi Gras incident, he's spoken out about the arrest, claiming he doesn't have a drinking problem, but he isn't a fan of gay people touching him, which he says it set him off in the streets. Okay. Now, this is the video of him talking about, bigger gras, which he says are very scary to him.
Be honest with you, big gay people are scary to me.
What do you mean?
When I'm like standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg, I get scared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. If that's homophobic, then I'm that.
Yeah.
Shoot, you must hate to you must have hate to see Big Sexy coming down the street. You must hate to see Big Sexy coming. You would be petrified, girl. I'm telling you, okay? You walking down the thing doing the little big jump, child. That Shia would get to running, okay? My whole thing is this. I feel like nobody has a right to touch anybody in places they are not, giving them permission to touch on. Pure point blank, whether it be gay, straight, or whatever, okay? And if Shia could say that, I don't like white drug addicts. There's a lot of things we just don't like. You get what I'm saying? I cannot stand a white drug addict. Like, it's just like, oh my God. You have all that privilege in the world and you decide to do powder donuts. You get what I'm saying? You as a white person. We all have things we don't like. So it's just like, hey, he has the right to feel the way that he does. You know what I'm saying? And like, I have the right to feel the way that I do. It's just like we all have the right. Okay. Now, if they did touch him, they were dead ass wrong. I just feel like you need to keep your hands to yourself. And I feel like to me, this is a bigger thing than a gay issue. To me, it's just a male issue. A lot of men nowadays, whether we gay or straight, my opinion, feel as if they're, obligated or allowed to do things touching wise sexually that they should not be able to think that they could get away with. Like, for instance, I saw a report the other day. There were 2 kids, one of them 12, one of them 13, that raped a little girl. They put rocks in her mouth so that way she does not scream and people do not hear her. And I'm like, where are they learning stuff like this? This to me is the bigger problem. Because you can't blame gay for that because they did it to a little girl. So it's like the bigger problem to me is just the male species in general. That's to me the issue. He then continued, you guys. He said he has no problem with the community child, but he say, be gay over there. Okay. Okay, Jayla. Listen, I love this year. I appreciate this. Speak your mind. Let us know how you really feel. Okay. But keep in mind, it always comes back. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I appreciate this. Be upfront about how you feel. I respect this versus somebody who feels away, but is, doing things behind closed doors or acting behind closed doors, but in your face, hey, I love you. Like, that to me is respected.
Anger, I mean, boy, I haven't experienced for a while, but I'll be honest with you, big gay people are scary to me.
What do you mean?
When I'm like standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg, I get scared. Don't be gay in my lap.
So you feel like when things that you feel that you possess in a way or challenge like your girl, your kid, if someone gets in the way of what they want to do.
Yeah, if somebody, there's personal space type stuff, you know, which gets weird at it's Mardi Gras. That's
Which once again, he is 100% right with the touching. I don't feel like nobody should be touched at all without, consent. So ain't nothing wrong with what he's saying, to be honest. It's the generalization though. Like, damn, all big gay. Thank God I ain't a big stop. Listen, I know I posted that picture the other day, but I ain't that big, child. I'm short in person. I consider myself
That's why, bro. I was drunk and it's Mardi Gras. So everything I'm saying is nonsense. It's Mardi Gras, you know?
But it sounds like this complex is maybe something that you noticed for a long time.
I mean, maybe, bro. I mean, my dad was raped by his cousin, so he was in my ear all the time. I don't know. Maybe I am. Who the fuck knows, bro? I'm open to whatever somebody wants to say. It didn't feel like that when it happened. Look, and this is the worst thing to say, and I'm not gonna say it. I've never had no problem with gay people. Never. I remember paying for people's like transition surgery when I was fucking around the internet heavy. I've never been adversarial towards it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't seem like a homophobic guy.
No, but I don't know. I'm open to whatever. If somebody's got more information on the subject, then let me know. I'm good with gay.
And I feel like a lot of what he said is needed too, because with him just revealing that about his father, it's like it's a lot of trauma that happens when you're younger that you carry through your adulthood, and that makes you act out in that way. Now, is it excusable? No, but it explains it. So conversations like this, I feel like, are needed.
No, I'm fucking deep off into the Bible. I know what the Bible says
About
homosexuality.
what does it say?
Nah.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
But wasn't that written a really long time ago?
Bro, you could.
Now, I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this.
That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because
Why you do that?
why I do what?
And that's where he loses me, because they also mention in the Bible about lust. And last time I checked, Shia is very lustful. Oh yes, very. And that's just it. But we negate that part as long as it's not gay. You can sleep around all you want to, as long as it's not gay. You get Tom and Harry and Sheila, Tommy, Leia, and Jada all pregnant. But it's okay. You're just not gay. It's cool. It's cool.
You can do whatever you want with the text. It's not my business. I'm a traditional Catholic. That's okay.
And what's the difference? How much?
Okay, so let me know what you guys think down below about this whole interview and situation that went on. Do you guys feel that as if what he did was excusable? Once again, I feel like he had all rights to defend himself. If somebody's touched you somewhere you do not want to be touched and you tell them no and they proceed to do so, you have all rights to defend yourself, okay? You should not be touching nobody that they ain't give you permission to touch on. Like, I don't care what gender, sex, whatever. It's just like that's common courtesy. You just don't do that. Like, that's weird. So that I get. It's just all the other stuff is crazy, but okay. All right, let me know what y'all think down below about Shia. So great news for Peter Thomas, y'all. He is free, okay? After serving the time for the tax situation, he is out of there, okay? It's so funny, like lately when I've been doing work on my computer, I've been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta reruns, because they have this channel on Xfinity where they do like the reruns and shit. So I've been watching it, and then like to see what's going on now, I'm like, damn, like it's so crazy how if you watch stuff years back, it makes sense as to certain situations that are occurring like as of like now. Like we always saw throughout the seasons him and Cynthia going through like the restaurant issues and boop, blah, 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 blah. So I'm glad he is out though, because I feel like he learned his lesson. I remember he did an interview talking about how a lot of people are not aware of certain things when it comes to taxes and to be mindful of it. Okay. I just feel like he need to get a restaurant business up, because this shit not profitable in this day and age, and especially in this economy. Look at Candy. If Candy had to close down her 2 businesses because of the economy being the way that it was, like, that shows you something. Okay? It really does. Now, Nene, y'all, is cussing y'all bloggers out for posting her new booze pass. So if y'all didn't see, she recently was seen with this new guy. Now he's an attorney. His name is Arthur. Now, what some of the bloggers did was put up his past history. Now he has had a past history of DV.
And it saddens me, Kelly.
So after that was revealed, she was very upset because the people pulling up his past as if they're in a locked-in relationship. She said they are just dating, and she's dating many men.
Tend to date multiple women all the time, 2 and 3 women at a time. So it's not my thing. It's not something that I like, but because I want to date with intention, I thought, let me try it anyway. So I simply went on a date. I'm not in a relationship with anybody. And I really hate that y'all had this man picture thrown all around online. Now y'all pulling up this man's past. It's just messed up. I was trying to be in my soft girl era. Damn, now I got to turn back to a tomboy. I just wanted to date with intention. And he's a nice guy. We went out, we had fun. I don't know what the future holds. We were not kissing as they have it. You're kissing.
Now, Nene.
Do a real smile. A real smile. Let's see. Let me see the smile.
That's not a kiss. What is that, Nene? Huh? You're scratching his lips with your tongue? Not your tongue, with your lips. You are applying chapstick. Lip balm. Aye.
Pecked. Okay, there's a difference between kissing and pecking. We just pecked. We were drinking, just having fun.
Oh, you're a bird. Got it.
Laughing and taking pictures with friends. We had no idea that somebody in our little friend circle would send a video over to the blogs and have us all out here like this. Men tend to date multiple women all the time.
Fact.
2 and 3 women at a time. So
Shia, we didn't forget what you did to FK Twigs.
It's not my thing. It's not something that I like, but because I want to date with intention, I thought, let me try it anyway. So I simply went on a date. I'm not in a relationship with anybody. And I really hate that y'all had this man picture thrown all around online. Now y'all pulling up this man's past. It's just messed up.
Okay, but y'all gotta understand, like, anytime that you attach yourself to like a public figure like this, like, they are going to dig you deep, okay, and find out your dirty secrets and what's in that closet. So I wasn't even shocked when I did see it. I was more so shocked at what came out about it, to be honest, especially with him being an attorney. But what she said is right. Like, why is it bad that when a woman dates around, she's deemed like a whore, but then a nigga could do it and it's like, oh. And she, he could do it when he a player. But then Nene does it, and then like we already locking them in as if she can't date around. So she's not wrong about that at all. So Young Miami, you guys, is facing a whole lot of backlash because she says that she needs a dude to make a certain amount to be able to even talk to her, and that her dating requirement is about 100 million. I'm gonna need y'all to stop taking what some of these celebrities say to heart. If y'all really think that she wouldn't date somebody making 50 million because she gonna be waiting around for somebody making 100 million, you're fucking crazy. Like, y'all take some of the stuff that these celebrities say on interviews and just run with it as if it's like it's Bible, and it's not. Okay, clearly from what I saw in the interview, she was partially trolling and partially being truthful. Okay, so she did it like an interview on Soundcheck with this guy named Jeremy, and she talked about what she looks for in a partner. And she currently says she's just living, having fun, but emphasized that her future man must have a coin, but be God-fearing and make at least 100 million. The comments quickly circulated online, sparking heated reactions across social media. Now, Mammies responded directly to critics who felt offended by her preferences. I'm trying to figure out, how did I insult so many people by stating what I want in a man? Why y'all so mad? Bitch, I believe I can fly. What the? I'm so confused. A lot of y'all feel hit when I was even talking to y'all. Rather than backtracking, the City Girl star made it clear she sees nothing with setting high standards and insists her comments weren't meant for everyone. Did Young Miami go too far, or are people doing too much? Okay. And a lot of people started pulling up the fact that she said she likes golden showers and all of the stuff that she said in regards to like her being freaky with the whole Diddy stuff. Why can't people want to change what they want over time? And that man had close to 100 mil. So it's not like that's a far range of what she wants now. Why is that a problem? I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. I feel like a lot of people on this internet find a reason to attack Young Miami. If I was her, I still don't know why she's doing some press, no shade, and why even dating is a part of her press, because that shouldn't even be a part of her press. This is why celebrities need better PR. Okay? If you are doing an interview and you're trying to come back out in regards to you being an artist, dating shouldn't even be something they should really be asking you, especially with everything that has happened in the past. A lot of why Young Miami's career kind of went, in my opinion, downhill is because of the Diddy stuff. A lot of people started associating her with the Diddy stuff, so they started bashing her online. Every little thing she said, they Diddy this. She said, oh, Diddy that. She puts out a song, Diddy. She said a word, Chanel. Oh, Diddy got you Chanel. Like, it's just like she can't avoid it at this point. So she shouldn't even be being asked this type of shit, if we're really gonna be honest. Like, I just feel like if Young Miami wants to be successful as an artist, she cannot have a Karrueche Tran type of aesthetic publicly and then succeed as an artist. It just, those two will not work. It just won't. Okay, as much as we enjoy her personality, it's as if she has to kind of conserve some of it for you guys, because y'all just don't get her. And maybe it's because y'all not from the area. Because it's like I meet a million girls every day that would say the same damn thing. Who wouldn't want a rich nigga? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, it boggles the mind. Mind y'all, this is what she wants. How is that going to, like, why does it bother y'all so much? Okay. Now, speaking of things related to Miami, if y'all remember Gina from the case in regards to Diddy, okay, you see, I had to go into that, right? Because it keeps getting brought up. Okay, she keeps getting tied to Diddy, and because it's hard to escape from, because she's getting asked all these dating questions. You see how that works? Just saying.
She can literally suck.
She talks about and blasted Young Miami because she says she snitched on her nigga.
My dick. There was beef because she came for me. I don't know what her beef is with me, but she came for me. I wasn't even thinking about her. I know, they're just so mad. Like, they wish they was in my spot. Like, they wish they was calling daddy. No, I don't fuck with that bitch either. Like, she snitched on my man, so I don't fuck with her.
Who would win a fight? Me and Karrueche? Me, because I take boxing classes. Yep, I want to be his side piece for the rest of my motherfucking life.
Are you worried for when he gets out? Worried about what? Hope he gets out in a couple months. Why didn't I testify? Because I'm not gonna snitch on my friend. Is that okay? Is it okay that I didn't snitch on my friend?
And it saddens me, Kelly.
I'm not sure. I think his mom probably did whoop his ass. I think she did. I pay my bills. I want to wait for him to get out for me to, like, say everything I truly feel, because I want to kick him down while he's in there and make him even more sad. the reason why I went on was during that time in 2019, like I was really, really, really sad. And
but y'all mad at Carisha though. It just don't compute. One thing I respect about Carisha, at least she keeping, even if she is supporting the nigga, she not making it publicly known that she's supporting the nigga. Like, this is like pure disgust. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, have you no shame, bitch? Oh my God. Not I hope he gets out. She just waiting for the coin. She just waiting for the piss party. Okay. Yes, a piss party. She's waiting for the time to get on. Now that the season of Traitors is over, I want to talk about Traitors a little bit. And I also want to talk about Lisa Rinna and the BS surrounding Lisa Rinna. First of all, you guys are too sensitive when it comes to Traitors. This is why I can never review that show. And other reasons. But yeah, because like, I just don't get how you guys are mad at the fact that it's a competition show titled Traitors. It's not titled Let's Be Best Buds, Best Buddies, Babes. It's called Traitors. And the fandom to me that watches Traitors and the people that get casted on Traitors, the part that hurts about that show is because some of the people that get casted, they're not all competition-based reality TV stars. A lot of them are dead-ass lifestyle reality TV stars. So there's a difference between a competition reality star and a lifestyle reality star. A lifestyle reality star does not get how important it is to be on a show. Like they don't get the severity of it. Like the lifestyle one, they just like, whatever, it's another show. A competition one, they take it to heart. They take it to serious, like, you know, to the bone. They're gonna make sure they try hard. Right? So that's why when some of the housewives they get in their feelings, it bothers me because I'm like, do you not know that's the name of the show? Like, I get you feel away, but it's like, did you watch the first 2 seasons? Oh, you didn't? Oh, you did, and you still feel that way? Like, that is what gets on my nerves when it comes to it. And y'all don't even start in the comments, okay? Because I'm no Rob fan or none of that. Okay, it's just the fact that some of them do these think pieces. Some of the cast members do these big think pieces and all that. And it's like, I don't feel like it's that serious. I just don't. One that I feel like cast member that I feel like is pure BS is Lisa. Now, apparently she said somebody put something in the drink at the premiere and all of this stuff. And she recently came out with this book. This book recently dropped. And what bothered me about it is in the book, she shaded Garcelle. Now she talked about Garcelle like a dog. She said Garcelle was more fake than anything she had on. I said, ooh. Not gonna lie, you ain't a rock, but fuck you. Because my whole thing is, how you gonna call her fake when you turn on Denise, which was your real life friend, your good homegirl. You know her for all this time, and you switched up on her like it was nothing. So if you gonna call Garcelle fake, you just as fake. Another thing that bothered me too was the fact that like Andy was so quick to make up with her, and she burned his book. Now a lot of y'all compared the fact that Andy made up with her so quickly to the whole Nene situation. I don't compare those two situations because the Nene thing went legal, and then she also said he did powder donuts and all that. I don't think she ever alleged anything like that. If I did, please send it to me, because then, you know, I gotta cut this part out, because like, yeah, then it'll be comparable, right? But it baffled me because I'm like, that's crazy. Like Lisa could really do anything and get kind of away with it. Okay, now this whole roofie situation is so odd to me. Now she claims this happened at the premiere party of Traitors and said that when they tested her, they found fat in her system, which if y'all, for the girls that know, like that is nothing to play around with. So for her to have that in her system, I'm like, but then for us that watch Beverly Hills Housewives, we all saw that bag that she said she pops one in her smoothie. I'm not saying she's lying, but it's like, it does make me side-eye a lot, because I'm like, fat in your system? Now, I'll say all this to say this. Now, apparently, you guys, she is alleged to have been to be coming back on Beverly Hills. Thank God. Thank God. Beverly Hills is boring as shit. I don't care what nobody says. This is why I get so mad when y'all say cancel Atlanta, because y'all don't watch the other franchises. They would make Atlanta look super exciting if y'all don't like Atlanta. I'm telling y'all. Watch the other franchises, then y'all gonna think twice about saying cancel Atlanta. Because them girls put in at least some work. Them girls, them Beverly Hills girls, they vacation around, they sit around, they talk crap in confessionals, but don't say it to each other's face. Like, Beverly Hills right now is at its worst. It's boring, it's crap. As much as people are hating on Amanda, y'all should really be thanking Amanda. Y'all should really be giving her flowers. Y'all should really be giving her money, okay? Because she is what the season is made up for. And watching the recent episode of Watch What Happens Live, I like the fact that she owns who the heck that she is. Like, she's a manifesting queen. She knows she brags about stuff, and she owns the fact that she brags about stuff, and she doesn't give a fuck that she brags about stuff. I like somebody that could do that. As long as you know that you're doing it and you're not saying, oh, I don't do that, and she owns it, I like that. So shout out to Amanda. But do y'all want to see Lisa back? And what did y'all think of Traitors? So Rob ended up winning this season of Traitors, and he was the last traitor standing. And I wasn't surprised because a lot of the cast to me we're not competitors. Just watching the whole season, there were not to me like competitors that were like cutthroat as much to outlast somebody like him or spot him out, because I would have easily been spotting him out. And for the cast members that were so distracted by how hot he is, please. Thank you, Tiffany, for the reunion. Tiffany said, not me. I said, I know that's right. Because what the fuck? Like, y'all just get excited about anything. Like, y'all see a white man with a good body, y'all say, oh my God, really? Man, please. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all thought about Traitors. And what do y'all think about this whole Lisa Rinna situation? Do you guys think she's being truthful about what allegedly happened to her during the premiere? And do y'all want to see her back on Beverly Hills? Let me know what y'all think about this topic and all down below. And we have a